So the first game that we're going to talk about is against Anon. I was playing with the white pieces. So I directly placed the pawn in the center, d4. He responded with d5. I played c4. I want him to take so that I capture the full center, dominating the center. But he decided to do a gambit, which I gladly accepted. I took the pawn. Usually here, black responds with d5, so that you stop the coordination of the white pieces. Placing the knight here, probably sometimes you make a check if white is not careful. So one continuation could be like something like this. I'm attacking the pawn twice. Black is gonna defend. And then maybe g3, bishop g2, castle. So you're gonna attack this one, queen d7, anticipating when white will castle. You have always this this move to remove the best defender in the fianchetto position, and then you castle here. So this is one way of playing such an opening. But that didn't happen in the game. So go back, c4, e5, I took the pawn. He decided here, so he gave me first the pawn. He didn't didn't advance the pawn. He made a blunder here, probably a mistake, because now I can eat the pawn, and now he has an isolated pawn. He has no neighbors, and this is one weakness out of the opening that I can target throughout the game. Okay, so I developed my knight c6, putting pressure here, and I made a mistake here because I made knight c3 attacking this one, and the best reply would have been to play d4, taking tempo on my knight. Probably I would have retreated because that's a mistake, but he didn't see that. And afterwards, my plan, instead of like doing knight c3, could have done g3, bishop g2, attacking directly the weakness. This pawn will need another piece to maybe sit it. So the best way to take advantage of the weakness is by getting more pieces to attack it. So probably g3, bishop g2, okay, queen b3 attacking it, and rook d1. So like piling up more pieces on the pawn. Okay, that didn't happen. Bishop e6, it's a bit passive. Like here the bishop only looks like another pawn that is protecting another pawn, and that's not ideal. I directly recognized my mistake, and I played e3 here so that I prevent d4. Now queen a5. Okay, queen a5, you're developing the queen too early. You still have two pieces undeveloped, and you're only helping me develop my pieces and taking more time afterwards. As you can see now, because now I'm gonna play bishop d2, eyeing the queen. Probably I can move my knight. I have a discovered attack on the queen, so that's not ideal. He was forced to play bishop b4, because queen a5. What's the goal of this move if not bishop b4? Unfortunately, I directly asked him a question: what do you want to do with the bishop? So he had to take. Now I took a tempo on the queen, and now he needs to retreat. So now I just made a silent move, preparing to castle, and I'll be waiting. I need to know where black needs to castle, if it's this side or this side. Okay, so another mistake would be castling this to this side. Why? Because look at my pawns. First, this pawn is already moved. I can at any point advance it another time. The king and the queen are both on the open file, which I can place my rook, and at the same time, whenever there is opposite castling in the position, you always have to attack. The first to attack wins the game. The material doesn't count. So in this position, I played queen a4, making more pressure. I want to castle, bring my other rook, probably here, and start attacking. Okay, a6 also, you never defend. Like I said, if I want to castle opposite side than my opponent, the first to attack will win the game. So what should have been done is maybe a6, a5, and rushing, but it's not as fast as mine, because I have b4, b5 directly, a pawn break, and now I have open files. So I castled here, knight h6. Okay, all the pieces are not well placed to attack my king. On the other hand, my pieces are ready to attack. So b4. Okay, knight b8. I saw that move. Rook fc1. So placing it in in an X-ray tactic. Bishop d7, attacking my queen. I retreated. I attacked this one. So he wants to exchange. I took the exchange, and now a4, because whenever you attack, you need to open position, open lines, and that's what I'm trying to do for my rook. Queen c4. He wants to exchange because, yes, his king is under pressure, but mine is not. So if I want to evaluate the position, my king is safe, his king is not. So why do an exchange? I'm attacking. He's under pressure. So I retreated to queen d1, and I'm preparing a move like bishop d2. Queen f5, and then he blundered. Bishop d2. His queen is gonna be lost. So he's attacking the center, but that's too late. I took it. And now it's a matter of technique. The knight cannot. I'm trying to restrict the knight here. I'm restricting the pawn so that he won't be able to advance it by protecting it multiple times. And slowly but surely, I'm gonna win the game. So the game continued. This knight is a bit annoying. He cannot jump here because there is a knight. He cannot go back. So why not kick it? So knight a6 here. Okay, and now again I wanted to retreat. He's attacking both. Both are defended. Now I place a pawn to defend it, so that probably in the future I can release the knight to another position, maybe relocate it to here. It depends. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, rook e6, queen d4. I want a better position for my queen as well. Okay, and now he made a mistake. I can eat this one, but first I kick the knight. I eat this one and check, another check, and this is a checkmate. So yeah, a lot of things that we learned. We learned that in opposite castling, what matters is attacking the king. The material doesn't count. You have to be aware of the position of the castling and picking the right side, because if you go to one side and your opponent has an attack on that side, he has an advantage, and most probably you will get checkmated. Okay,